Hi, I'm Apurva Sheth and I welcome you to this latest edition of Fast Profits Daily. So, friends, over the last couple of weeks, we have been seeing the 8-year cycle in Sensex and how the 8-year cycle impacts Sensex, various sectors, as well as stocks. Now, last week we saw how you could use the Maslow's need hierarchy model to identify multi-baggers in Sensex. Now, over the last few weeks that I have spoken about the 8-year cycles, now there have been some queries which are there. I will address these queries in my video next week. Today I want to cover something very important. I would like to say that it's a burning issue right now. So, friends, last Friday, the market regulator came out with certain rules regarding the multi-cap schemes of mutual funds. Now, a lot has been written about the new rules and how it could impact small cap stocks. It is being said that there could be a lot of buying in the small cap space going forward. So the new rules come into play by February to 2021. So funds will either have to change their names uh, to suit what they are doing, or they have to uh, keep their names as multi-cap schemes, and then actually make it a multi-cap strategy by also including at least 25% of small cap stocks in their portfolio. So over this week, we have seen that a lot of brokerages and people who are followed on Twitter or social media pages have come up with their own list of small cap stocks and how this could benefit these various companies. Now, I am seeing a certain frenzy in retail, especially in the retail audience, who don't know much about the regulations or don't know much about how the small cap space works. So, I want to actually warn these audience that although these things are good for small cap space, it does not mean that each and every small cap stock will see a sharp rally. Uh, in fact, small cap stocks have already gone through a good up move, and there could be chances that they may consolidate. So there is a chance that the small cap stocks could rally, but before that rally, there could be consolidation. So I'd like to show you why the small cap stocks are placed much better than any other segment. And in fact, I had even done a video, as well as I have even written a few articles on why small cap stocks is the space to be in 2020 and even beyond that. So today I would like to show you what I had written earlier in January, and I'd even came back with similar views on the small cap space earlier in July as well. Now let's see what's there in the small cap space, or why I am so bullish on small caps. But you should keep this one thing in mind, that they have already run up quite a bit, and there could be chances of correction or consolidation. So let's check out the charts. So as you can see on your screen out here, this is a ratio chart of Sensex to small cap. Now I have covered ratio charts in detail in my earlier videos. You can check out the links of these videos in the transcript section below. Now, what exactly are ratio charts? So basically, what we are doing is that we are dividing the price of Sensex with the small cap index. So it's a simple thing. You can do it in an Excel itself. You can download the closing prices of BSE Sensex and BSE small cap index, and then divide the prices to get this ratio. So as you can see out here, this is the ratio. Now I have combined two things in this chart. So first, we are not looking at the traditional price charts. We are looking at a ratio chart. and we are also using our greed and fear cycles, which I have been talking for so long. So here, when we divide the price of Sensex to small cap, we get this ratio, and if the ratio is moving up, that means that the Sensex is outperforming uh, s- uh, the small cap index, and when the ratio is falling, it means that the Sensex is underperforming small cap stocks. Now, outperformance does not necessarily mean that only Sensex is moving up. It can simply mean that Sensex is moving more than the small cap index. And in same case with underperformance, if the ratio is falling, that does not mean that Sensex is falling. It could simply mean that the small cap stocks are moving more than the Sensex, and that's the reason why it is underperforming. So this is relative performance and not absolute performance. So keep this thing in mind. Now, as you can see out here, the Sensex to small cap ratio moves in a greed and fear cycle of 144 weeks. Now there isn't any magic number to this. I have simply observed this with a trial and error and come up with this 144-week cycle. Now the greed and fear cycle started in September 2005. Sensex was in the greed mode, or what I like to call, what describes this better is safe mode and risk mode. So although I have marked it as green and red, but this means when Sensex stocks move higher, they are so people prefer safety over taking risk. And when small cap stocks are moving higher, that means that people are taking more risk and would like to trade in small cap stocks. So greed phase is safe mode for us, and fear phase is risk mode for us. Okay, so now the Sensex to small cap ratio entered the safe mode in September 2005 and stayed there for 144 weeks. Now during this period, Sensex stocks outperformed small cap stocks by 50%. The ratio turned in favor of small cap stocks. The markets were in risk mode and people wanted to take more risk. So now, as you can see out here, small cap is in green and Sensex is in red. Now this means that small cap stocks should ideally outperform Sensex, but in this case, this is an exception wherein the Sensex still moved up by 15%. Now this is an exception which we can ignore. However, next in March 2011, the ratio entered safe mode, and here again Sensex stocks moved up and outperformed the small cap stocks by 47%. The ratio entered risk mode in December 2013, and small cap stocks outperformed Sensex. In this case, since we are looking at the Sensex to small cap ratio, the Sensex dropped more than the Sensex stocks dropped more than small cap stocks. So here, as you can see, Sensex dropped by 34%. So on a relative basis, Sensex stocks dropped more than the small cap stocks. In September 2016, the ratio entered safe mode and Sensex stocks outperformed small cap stocks by 24%. So if small cap stocks moved by 100 rupees, then Sensex stocks moved up by 124 rupees. Now again in June 2019, this ratio has entered the risk mode, which means small cap stocks are likely to do well. And so far we have seen that small cap stocks have already started outperforming the Sensex stocks. Now this ratio will stay in risk mode till March of 2022. So this means that there is still a long enough period for small cap stocks to catch up or to move higher. Now, over the last 5 to 6 months, since the markets bottomed out in March, we have seen that small cap stocks have rallied exponentially, They are up more than 60-70% from their bottoms. So now since after this news hit the markets that small cap the multi cap schemes will have to add more small cap stocks to their portfolios. So and after this there's been a lot of excitement in the amongst the retail players or among the brokers who have been pitching for small cap stocks. And because of that reason, small cap index was up more almost 4 to 5% on Monday. So this is the largest gain in last 5 years in the small cap universe. Now it is good that there is this excitement. However, one should keep in mind that the small cap index is already up a lot from their bottoms. Now as you can see, this is the chart of small cap space, small cap index. Now the index has, as you can see, it's already up more than 70 to 80% from its bottom. So as you can see out here, the base was somewhere closer to 8,500, and right now it is trading close to 15,430. So it's already up 80 to 90%. Now one more thing that you can observe, let me just zoom in the chart so you can see much more closely. uh, the small cap index, except for this one red candle in May, the index has been on a winning spree for the last 5 to 6 months, from April, May, June, July, August, and this is in September. So the index is on a winning spree, and the rally is exponential. Obviously, the fall was also a large one. And we have seen that sharper the fall, sharper is the rally. So that's there that the index has moved up. However, there's a lot of frenzy in the markets, and even you could say that stocks or shady stocks with no fundamentals have also started moving higher, and people have been pitching these kind of stocks. So you need to be cautious, and you also need to keep this in mind that the index is already has already moved up 80 to 90% from its bottoms. So you don't have to go overboard. Yes, there is this positive environment which is there for small cap stocks, but you need to be rational and make proper decisions when it comes to small cap space. You have seen that a lot of small cap stocks which were promising, which were supposed to be good and promising, are not existent anymore. So you don't want to be in a situation wherein you end up buying a shady small cap stock. Now, apart from this, there are also a couple of things which the markets may be ignoring right now. So, one amongst them is the US presidential elections, which will happen on the 4th of November. Now, there could be some volatility in the global financial markets around the US elections. Apart from this, there is also geopolitical tensions around. Apart from that, coronavirus cases have been increasing day by day. Israel is going for a complete lockdown for 21 days. There's this second wave which is happening in Europe. So apart from that, economy is still recovering. So a lot of these things are there which could have an impact on the markets. And as you can see, the small cap index has already moved up sharply. So the best way would be to go only for quality stocks, and even for them, if they have run up a lot and their valuations do not fit in, then you can wait for some corrections. Now in the past, I have recorded a video wherein I have showed how 50% retracements are excellent buying opportunities in the markets. Now the small cap index may or may not retrace by 50%. However, uh, there is this support level, if you can say, of around 13-14,000, wherein this was the previous top for the small cap index. So that could be one place wherein you could identify some opportunities. So don't go overboard and wait for some consolidation or corrections before you enter the small cap space. And remember that there is a long period for small cap stocks to do well. So if you haven't bought any of them yet, then you may be feeling the fear of missing out. You may be feeling FOMO. However, best approach is to wait with patience. Markets will give you opportunity. So that's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please hit the like button, share it with your friends and family members, and also subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to join our Telegram channel, wherein I post regular updates about markets. So that's all from me for today. Thanks a lot and have a nice day. So don't forget to sign up to our free newsletter, the Fast Profits Daily. If you sign up to this newsletter right now, then you would get access to this free guide, how to trade the markets like a pro. So don't miss this chance and sign up right now.